Hello everyone, I'm Captain Logan.
And I'm Vince.
And it's time once again
to recommend things.
Vince, what do you recommend today, man?
Today, I'm recommending dog stuff. Go get a dog and get some dog stuff.
Dog stuff?
So.
Wait a minute. Is this going to be Ghostbusters again? Do you have things that aren't Ghostbusters?
Maybe. I have some Blues Brothers stuff. Does that count?
Is that Superman shirt somehow a Ghostbuster shirt and I just don't know it?
Wait till you see the back, sir. No, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
It's just an open space. He's just looking at my back. So, I only wear the front side of shirts. Economical. So, I am indeed recommending a Ghostbusters dog collar. Now, you can get these things on the Etsy's, otherwise known as Etsy. And
Are you one of those people that says Walmart's?
I think it's funny to say the internets.
Yeah.
Like there's more than one.
Yeah.
I don't actually think that's what they're called.
Oh, no, I know that. I'm just
going to
asking if you're
Walmart.
one of those people that says that, because it's funny.
I do say that.
Oh, okay. All right. You also say McDonald's? Oh, wait, no, that's what it's called.
I go to the Taco Bells.
I go to the Taco Bell. I go to the Hardee's. No, that's what that's called. Also, this is hard. I go to the Sears. IHOPs.
I go to the Macy's. So I'm recommending a dog collar, and this thing I think was you can find them for like between $10 and $15. That's not too terrible, especially for a dog collar. That's usually you find them for between $5 and $10.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I've never priced a dog collar. I've never owned a dog.
So I have the cutest little puppy in the world. In fact, I'm convinced of it, and I've shown a picture of my dog to people who have dogs and say that their dogs are the cutest in the world, and they say this to me first. They go, everybody thinks their dog is the cutest. My dog is the cutest. And then I show these people a picture of my dog, and they say, wow, your dog is pretty cute.
You know, I've done that with my kids.
I love my little dog. So
I love my kids.
It's a fair statement.
Yeah.
So you can see it. It is simply Ghostbusters ribbon sewn onto what I think is nylon or, I don't know, whatever it is. That heavy-duty band.
That's nylon, yeah.
Yeah. And they put the clip on there, and they also put in the little thing for the dog leash or the dog tags, depending on how you want to hang them on there. My wife and I, we bought a little, what do you call that? Personalized tag that doesn't need to be hung from anything. It clips onto it. Actually, it doesn't clip onto it. I had to jury rig it to where it would fit. But
this is nearly another art project recommend.
It kind of is, yeah. I mean, you could make this yourself if you wanted to buy the stuff, but since I only have one dog and I only intended to make one collar, there was no reason for me to buy like a few yards worth of this and that and this and that. So, and you can also find leashes for these things, so I'm not exactly recommending a Ghostbusters leash. What I'm recommending is going to like craft websites or craft shows.
And seeing if they have stuff that's of a property you like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Etsy has a lot of interesting stuff on there. Like you can find Star Trek dog collars. You can find a whole bunch of stuff. I've even found, believe it or not, Spawn cufflinks.
Yeah, that was my wedding gift when Vince got married, or my groomsman gift. Yeah. Vince, when you brought that over, you were wearing it on your arm, and I didn't realize it was a dog collar in the first place. I just thought it was like an accessory.
He's like, that seems excessively large for a bracelet.
Yeah, I didn't think anything of it. I was like, it's Ghostbusters, and that's Vince. You can get away with fashion accessories like that I can't get away with as well. Look, are you wearing a necklace? Wait.
Yep.
Oh. You got a dog thing going on today.
This is the Bulldog Cafe. It's actually a keychain that I bastardized, turned into a necklace. But it's the Bulldog Cafe from The Rocketeer.
Okay, cool. Wow, I can't believe how geeky that is.
Yep. And
that's amazing.
It just kind of looks like a necklace. And then
now I'm glad I pointed it out, because I thought it was going to be something really obscure. There was just, this is just a place I went, and then we were going to waste all the time, and people were going to be like, wow, it's actually weirdly appropriate on this channel.
So,
my goodness.
I do actually recommend these keychains if you can find them. I mean, they're really slick looking, durable keychains.
Did I just blow another recommend? Blew it.
Yes. So it's not a necklace, but
tell me how that hat is. Tell me how that hat is geeky and related to some property you like.
Well, it has a big H on the inside because it's from Hats in the Belfry, and I found that it was fitting to me and my last name. Smooth out.
So it has nothing to do with anything geeky.
Nothing geeky, but
except for Vince.
except for me.
Vince is kind of cute.
And it has a nice little H on the side. I really like it.
I like the nice H.
It has a nice
okay, well, did you want to say anything else about your dog collar?
No, I'll just tell you a little bit about my dog real quick.
Oh.
The name of my dog, I kid you not, is Goliath Gertrude Willikers. So my wife said to me, would you feel like less of a man if we got a little dog? And I said, can I name it? And she said, sure. And I said, Goliath. And she said, well...
And then you said yes, but not as less. As less.
And she said, okay, we can name the little dog Goliath as long as we get a little girl dog. So we have a little girl dog named Goliath Gertrude Willikers. And she started calling the dog Golly, short for Goliath. And I said, well, we're going to give her a middle name with a G and a last name Willikers if we're going to call her Golly. So Goliath Gertrude Willikers, Golly G for short.
I just can't believe you gave your dog 3 names.
I think it's really funny. She doesn't answer to Goliath, Gertrude, or Willikers, but she will answer to Golly.
But that's what her birth certificate says.
It kind of does.
Yeah.
Golly, Golly G, and Wizzy G Dog. She'll answer that one too.
Okay.
Sounds close enough. Anyway.
Did you consider, instead of Goliath, did you consider Brooklyn at any point?
Considered Colossus, but that's more of a size
Colossus
relation.
isn't a gargoyle. Keep up.
Lexington. That's right.
Yeah.
Who else? Hudson. We'll
Hudson. I forgot about Hudson. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then if you got a dog that she didn't get along with, you could name it Xanatos.
Fair enough.
I just thought Xanatos sounded like stomach medicine. Anyway, so my turn?
Yes.
All right, today I'm going to recommend something that's more of a You'll So Want This. In fact, it's entirely You'll So Want This because there's only one of them. It's mine. You can't have it. Today I'm recommending the first of a long line of tick stuff that I'm getting. I am building what I'm hoping will be the definitive tick collection. I just started this, and I've been having enormous success finding really cool tick stuff, both, and I'm trying to buy everything that ever existed for the ticks. So, comics, and I haven't gotten to the comics yet. I've started with the memorabilia, so I'm trying to get all the memorabilia.
I thought you had all
and comics. I have everything in trade, or almost everything in trade. All the major stuff, but there's a bunch of one shots. There's a bunch of there's a bunch of miniseries and stuff. So anyway, and also I don't do this with anything else, but in trying to amass Vince the definitive tick collection, I'm gonna get all the variant covers and stuff too. I mean, I want to get everything there is, and I'm already on my way. This might turn into the Ghostbusters and Tick show for a while, which is hilarious, just because Vince recommends a lot of Ghostbusters, and I'm starting to buy up Tick like crazy, just like Vince buys up Ghostbusters like crazy. So you may start seeing more Tick stuff. I hope you're interested. This is what I'm buying right now, so you're gonna see some of it. But anyway, so I am also getting, so I'm getting all the licensed stuff, but I'm also getting cool one-of-a-kind custom stuff when I find it. I'm building a tick room. This stuff's going to look amazing in my tick room. We're building a room that will be
room.
Very, very, very good. Very nice, very nicely done. We're building a room that will be simultaneously the comic vault and the tick room. I can't wait to show it to you guys when it's done. It's going to be really super cool. But anyway, so what I have to show you today is my custom zombie tick.
Oh, careful for the antenna.
I'll get it. He's okay. Calm down, Tick.
It's like the tick is getting fussy.
Here is my... Yeah, I deal with a baby all day. Here is my custom zombie tick. Isn't that amazing? He's wonderfully well detailed. He is all mangled and gross and corpseified because he's a zombie. And this guy just like went well above and beyond with his meticulous attention to detail. Check out the skeleton feet that move up and down. You just cringe every time.
They call that pistoning.
Is that what they call that?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm glad that you went to school for what you went to school for, because it weirdly comes in handy a lot here on the channel.
And prosthetics anyway.
And then here's all of his guts coming out that he's trying to keep inside of his body. Now, I'm not a big giant zombie fan, but I can't believe that somebody even thought to do this to the tick, and I think it's really cool looking. Believe it or not, the 20th anniversary issue of the Tick has a variant cover that I have that is a zombie Tick cover, and it doesn't look just like this, but this is somewhat reminiscent of that, and it's the Tick. I would love to have a figure of this too, but it's like, I'll show it to you later. It's like, even though you're used to zombies, you will still cringe looking at it. It is disgusting. But what it is it's the first panel of the Tick #1 by Ben Edlund, where the Tick is in a insane asylum in a straitjacket, but zombified. And it's really cool. But anyway, so it was strangely appropriate that somebody made a zombie Tick figure, and I think that this is really faithful to kind of the Marvel zombie style, with like the eyeball popping out and all of that. It reminds me a lot of some of the designs of Marvel zombies. And this is based on, or not based on, the base for this, obviously he didn't make this from scratch, being a custom figure, he found another Tick figure and built this out of it, and he started with an I Dig Dinosaur Neil figure, and here's that mint on card, and there it is for comparison. The reason he had to go for something like this was because this was a talking figure. Now, this is 20 years old, so it doesn't talk anymore, because, you know, I'm not taking it out, and you know, you'd have to replace the batteries. But anyway, because it's a talking figure, it had gears and stuff in the middle, so that it could, so that it could talk, and it had the voice box in it. So he gutted all that out and then put guts inside. And that's how you get the zombie Tick figure. This is not all it came with. He also took the steel box. Here's what the steel box looked like originally. He took the steel box and he turned it into a horrifying zombie torture device. Whoa. And just like, once again, Vince, just the meticulous attention to detail. Look at all this paint work he did. I mean, like, yeah, it's really cool.
It's not the same color at all.
He put all the, yeah, and then like look at all the rust and stuff on the back.
The rust is cool, and I love how the rust kind of like peeks out through the cracks. That's great.
I can't believe the kind of work he did on this, especially for the price I got it for. I got this really reasonably, and I paid $50 for this whole thing, which is amazing.
Plus
skeleton pieces. I mean, he could not have made money on this, and I can't believe what he sold it to me for. So anyway, that's my You'll So Want This today. It's hardly a recommend because unless he makes another one, you won't be able to get this. But I thought I'd show you this because I was really excited about it. And like I said, I'm building this what I'm hoping will turn into a definitive Tick collection, and I will start showing you little bits and pieces of it. And then once I get the room built, I'll show you the whole room. That'll be in a few months when that finally gets put together. But anyway, there is one of my copious, insane projects I'm working on. These come from a collection I just bought. I just bought every 90s Tick toy completely in perfect shape and still in package. And I cannot believe the price I got that for. So anyway, that's my recommend for today. As you can tell, I'm really super excited about it. And ironically, I still don't own a Tick t-shirt, Vince, or else I'd be wearing one. I need to rectify that.
They have one over there at Astro Kitty.
Yeah. Well, I mean, and there's tons of them.
Actually, that one might be too big.
Believe it or not, there are tons of them.
Really?
Yeah. Well, and there's a lot of like T-Fury type Tick shirts too. Like there's a lot. There's a lot of that stuff.
I love the like Dark Knight Returns Tick shirts.
That one's really cool. Did you? Maybe you sent it to me or somebody else did. Did you see the Game of Spoons shirt? It was like a Game of Thrones shirt, but it's the Tick with spoons surrounding him. There's some cool ones, and then there's some other ones that are based on, I don't know what I'm talking about this. There's some other ones that are like quotes from both the TV shows. There's one that says you can't fight evil with a macaroni duck. And there's some cool ones like that. That's pretty fun. So and then the Tick says, "I'll be the judge of that." But anyway, well, everybody, thanks as always for watching. We sure appreciate it. We'll recommend something for you once again next week. Might be Ghostbusters as a Tick, or it might be other things. I'm Captain Logan.
I'm Vince,
and we'll see you next time.